I want to circle back to the Target employee being harassed by that random stranger over wearing that red Charlie Kirk shirt. And I want to put you in the mind of the woman who decided to record it, just so that you could understand what's the thought process here in somebody's mind to do something like this. I'm walking into Target. I'm enjoying my time buying all these things that I could buy at any other store. But because I want the aesthetic of looking like a cute girly, I'm going to go to Target and I see this woman wearing a shirt. And at first I think nothing of it. But then I look at her. And then I see the Charlie Kirk logo and all his catchphrases all on the front and the back, and I'm very offended. And in the back of my mind, I know that for some reason, the persons of color are also offended, even though no one's there to see it. So I am going to stick up for them right now, and I'm going to record myself interacting with this human so that I could let the world know that this is somehow a piece of shit for wearing a shirt that is of dress code in Target, and I'm going to make sure that everyone sees that this is an evil human being. And wait a minute, she's not giving me the reaction I thought she was going to give me. Why is she telling me have a blessed day? I want her to say something mean about me, or say that I'm a N-word lover, or that I'm somehow someone evil, leftist, liberal, and I'm trying to get her fired. Why is she not responding? I'm gonna post this anyway. And with that has created the greatest media storm for anyone's personal life, because you thought you were bigger than the program.
From Orland is getting pushback for posting a video of her questioning a Chico Target employee about wearing a Charlie Kirk shirt while on the job. The North States News' Keith Jogonatis is outside the Target tonight with that story. Keith.
And Mike, that now viral interaction between those two women inside this Chico Target behind me has drawn a tsunami of both outrage and anger amongst many across the country.
Why are you taking my picture?
Why are you wearing that shirt? You're working.
A confrontation caught on camera inside a Chico Target spreading across the country. Longtime Orland resident Michaela Ponce recorded herself confronting a Target employee over wearing a red Charlie Kirk Freedom t-shirt at the store on East 20th. Ponce then posted the video to TikTok, and it went viral with reactions pouring in from across the country.
Doesn't have to be
It's a Charlie Kirk shirt.
Yes. Oh, yes, I know.
Are you stupid?
No.
Why the would you wear that? You're at work at Target.
Ponce can be heard criticizing and cursing at Target employee Jeannie Beeman over the decision to wear the shirt.
Whoever filmed it clearly thought this was going to be a gotcha moment.
This didn't necessarily pan out the way she must have been processing it.
New York writer Cassandra McDonald started a Give, Send, Go fundraiser for Beeman. It received over $100,000 in less than 48 hours.
I was pretty horrified. It was clearly an elderly woman being berated and cussed at while she's trying to do her job.
You see this video online, and your first reaction is what?
I was angry.
The local reaction is just as intense as online, with Durham resident Christy Doltz appalled at Ponce's lack of respect for an elder.
Never would any of my children speak to an elder like that. So that was like my first thought.
In a public statement Wednesday, Enloe Health CEO Mike Wiltermuth stated Enloe Health is in the process of conducting their own investigation, yet said the company could not disclose whether or not Ponce had been terminated.
Rest assured, the behavior depicted in this video does not mirror Enloe Health's core values, and we are committed to doing what is right by taking the actions necessary to protect our patients and community.
The Chico Police Department also releasing a statement saying in part, quote, "We have determined that the actions of the woman recording the video do not meet the threshold for criminal acts."
You thought you could actually get somebody fired for following their own dress code. And I know that there could be a conversation about political messaging and overt advertisements of things that maybe other people wouldn't agree with, but it's a red shirt, there's no profanity on it, so really, it's not the end of the world. And I could have sworn there was supposed to be this idea of blocking out negativity. What happened to it? I believed in you people when you told me that the only way that you could actually enjoy your life is to block out negativity. Why are you constantly confronting things that would make you very upset? But it needs to be stated that I made a passing mention about how this woman, the Target employee, would not be getting a GoFundMe or a Give, Send, Go or a donation page. I will cop to it. I was very wrong, and I considered the possibility that everybody had bills to pay, everybody had Christmas gifts to buy, but lo and behold, this woman is about to walk away with a lot of money. And who could have thought standing there just doing your job and getting randomly recorded and harassed for wearing a shirt could get you a lot of money? Hey, I got on a Pac-Man hoodie. Nostalgia kicks in. I deserve $1 million. But in light of all the reaction that has come out, two of them are very interesting, and they both come from the subjects at hand, the employee and the woman who recorded her. The employee had possibly the greatest response that gives me a little bit of confidence that the elders out there are still a little bit wise before they start losing their mind talking about their former lover and how they see them in the middle of the night.
I spoke with Jeannie Beeman, the Target employee, and she tells me she wasn't aware of the post until yesterday evening when police showed up to her front door to see if she was okay. Beeman says she was shocked by the encounter and did not expect that reaction over what she was wearing, this red shirt that says Freedom Charlie Kirk. I asked Beeman about concerns some have brought up over the shirt violating the company dress code.
He said they have no problem with it and stuff, so I was like, okay. They just wanted to make sure I was feeling okay and that I felt safe coming back to work. Yeah.
None of the management or anything said that you shouldn't wear that or that's not allowed, don't do it again, anything like that, right?
No, as a matter of fact, the STL, the one over the store, he's seen me wearing it. I've passed by him a lot of times and he never, they never said anything to me.
I know people are calling for her to be fired for this. Do you think that that's right? Would you like that to happen?
No, I don't think that's right. Like, one saying I have is, two wrongs don't make a right. She wronged me, but I don't want to wrong her, or I don't want her wrong because it's not going to make it right. I mean, that was her opinion. But she's the one that put it on Facebook or put it on that. So, but I really wouldn't want to see somebody lose their job over it.
Not overly angry, not calling for the girl to be fired. Overall, she recognizes that it was a negative experience, but nothing really else needs to happen. She's appreciative of the donations, but overall, it's the end of the story for her, and hopefully she lives on and has a great rest of her elder years. The woman who recorded her, though, it's looking a little bit drastic for you, because not only has your employer had to come out and make a statement because they're getting calls, they're getting comments, they're getting emails, they're getting text messages about the whole thing, the likelihood of you being fired is very high. Do I want you to lose your job? No, but actions have consequences. And no matter the skin color, the sexuality, the gender, the creed, the political affiliation, when you damage your employer's PR, the likelihood of you getting fired, unless you the owner or you fucking the owner, is about 99%. And you know that as the person who recorded this and had this go viral, or you're starting to figure it out, because it's very convenient that now you're out here apologizing. I want to take full responsibility for my actions and say clearly and sincerely that I was wrong. I behaved badly and I regret it deeply. I want to directly apologize to Janine. I am truly sorry for approaching you at your workplace and putting you in an uncomfortable and unfair position. 69. You did not deserve that, and my behavior was wrong. I also apologize to Janine's family for the stress and attention my actions caused. I apologize to Target as her employer. I apologize to Enlo, and I apologize to the Chico community. I understand that what I did reflected poorly on myself and disrupted a sense of safety and respect that should exist in a workplace and in our community. I did not handle the situation the way I should have. I allowed my emotions to take over instead of choosing restraint and empathy. That was my failure, and I own it. I regret my actions, and I am genuinely sorry for the harm they caused. I wish I could go back and undo what happened, but I can acknowledge it honestly, learn from it, and commit to doing better moving forward. And it's up to anyone's interpretation of whether they want to believe the sincerity of that apology or not. It's on Janine and her family to accept the apology or not. And given Janine and how she responds, I think she'll accept that apology. But in the grand scheme, I'm going to be honest, you're only making that apology because it went viral in a way that didn't affect you positively. It went about you thinking that you were going to have this nice little gotcha confronting this evil Charlie Kirk fan in the hopes that everyone would see that and say, yeah. But the overwhelming majority said, what the fuck, bro? The motherfucker wasn't even bothering you. They trying to get to work and you walking around the store, following them a little bit and making it seem like this the enemy of the world for wearing a fucking shirt. And I get it, motherfuckers. Y'all have political opinions. Y'all constantly bark about how your political opinions are good or bad. They'll save the world. It'll end up with all of us eating children. All this extra shit. But oh my God, go about your life. A random woman can't help you in terms of what's going on in the world. Your government is bending over backwards to make sure that it fucks you in the face. And you worried about a random person wearing a shirt trying to make money for Christmas time. Your anger is misguided and you have your metaphorical political gun pointed in the wrong direction. You have a lot of arrows that you want to fire, but you're firing them in all different directions and the wrong people. And you're really gonna get nowhere doing that. All you're gonna get are these random moments of thinking that you're the most powerful person in the room, when in reality there's the chance you may look like the dumbest and you may enrich another person because of the political rhetoric around and how everyone views themselves as oppressed. And when they see someone else being a victim of somebody bothering them, they're going to want to support them, and not by any basis other than fuck you liberal, fuck you conservative, we're going to donate here, we're going to donate there, we're going to donate here, we're going to donate there. And it's all just gonna be a whole bunch of hullabaloo while you, the person who tried to go viral one way, probably ends up broke and without a job, while Granny kicks back with a cigar, paying to get blacked on Christmas Eve. And with that, I will leave you all to your own thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Is it good that she got the money? Is it bad that she's got the money? Do you want to see this random woman fired from her job? For some reason, there was like a small amount of people claiming that they hope that she gets arrested. The cops investigated this shit and said, no, this really isn't a crime. This shit's just dumb. And I will leave you all with the idea in your mind that you should subscribe to this channel, because no matter the rain, snow, sleet, or the shine, stupid shit exists, and I will be there to verbally put my tongue on it. Goodbye. Mwah.